Alright everyone, I'm going to demonstrate kind of an underutilized feature in the Ekran system, and it's the password manager in conjunction with the connection manager. So like those two aspects of the software are not always utilized, and I kind of feel that they're a little underserved here. So the common use case would be, instead of recording everything on all your users' workstations and in your servers and in your environment, this is going to be a specific use case where you want to set up like a jump server, or as some people call them, a bastion server, where they can connect to that server, and then from there they can connect to the management network and the management systems. And there's some accountability. So you kind of want to really be protective on who you're letting into the system, and then holding them accountable for the actions that they're doing while they're in this system. So I have an RDS session here, and I've connected to the Bastion server. And you have the options within the Ekran system to replace the Windows shell with the connection manager itself. And these connection entries are actually defined in the Ekran system in the web-based GUI. And when you deploy them and you create a group for like terminal servers or jump servers, you can have it pushed so that they get the connection manager option. So I've got a few examples here. I have an Active Directory server with my Windows domain account passed through on it. I've got a couple web servers, I'm sorry, websites that are hosted internally, and the really nice thing is that you can go into the portal and you can share these credentials, and there's like a zero trust component here. No matter who's logged into this system, they will not be able to see the credentials or harvest the credentials in any way. It opens up the Chrome browser in incognito mode, so it's not storing any cache, and then it passes the credentials using a built-in plugin in the browser. So I'm able to log into this system without any knowledge of the local credentials or the credentials to gain administrative options with it. And the beauty of this design is that not only is it zero trust, but there is accountability, because Ekran will only allow you to connect to these systems if it's recording the session. So that way you get the peace of mind of knowing that the people who are only authorized to access can access, and that on the other side of things that there is that recording side where you can capture that metadata and the screenshots of the users doing what they're doing on these systems. So with both those options, there's a lot of good information and protection from the user standpoint. And you know, you don't have to allow that contractor, to give them privileged credentials into these systems, or to have to, manage uh, them any more than what's needed. I was able to log into this Linux server using SSH, and I have no access to anything else in the system. And just recently, actually, Ekran has taken some of our feedback, and for larger installations, it was very difficult to kind of like search through this and filter the values that were in here, and they kind of established so you can make like a hierarchy, so you can have like server folders, system folders, and you can kind of break things up into that fashion, and it's highly usable. And it's a great overall experience. Our RDH sessions, um, SSH sessions, and websites. So I hope you find this useful. I think that it is, again, one of those things that are often glazed over and not really used to its full potential. Thanks.